Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we would be simulating a single stage common emitter amplifier, also known as the voltage divider biasing or self-biasing circuit, using BC107 transistor. This type of biasing uses two resistors as a potential divider network. Based on BC107 transistor, we will calculate the resistor and the capacitor value. Now consider that the load resistance of common amplifier circuit RL, which is equal to 1.2 kilo ohm, and the supply voltage as 12 volt. When the transistor is switched on fully, assume VCE is equal to 0 to determine the value of emitter resistance, that is RE. To calculate the collector current across the transistor, we know that collector current is equal to VCC minus voltage across the emitter resistance divided by the load resistance, which is equal to 12 minus 1 divided by 1.2 kilo ohm, which is equal to 9.2 milliamperes. When the transistor is switched off fully, there is no voltage drop across the resistor, across the emitter resistor and across the load resistor. The voltage drop across the transistor, that is VCE, is equal to the supply voltage. Thus, the collector current at the Q point of the amplifier will be equal to 4.5 milliamperes. The collector current of the transistor equals to the DC gain of transistor times the base current. So the base current value will be equivalent to 45.8 microamperes. The base bias voltage will be from the main rail supply through a dropping resistor R1. Current flowing through the potential divider circuit has to be large compared to the actual base current. The transistor VBE is fixed at 0.7 volt. Then, to calculate the resistor value R2, which is equal to the voltage across the emitter resistor plus the voltage across the base and emitter divided by 10 times the base current, which will be equivalent to 3.7 kilo ohm. The current flowing through the resistor R2 is 10 times the value of base current. Then the current through resistor R1 in the divider network must be 11 times the value of the base current. Then we can calculate the voltage across the resistor R1, which will be equal to 10.3 volts, and the value of R1 can also be calculated, which is equal to VCC minus voltage across the emitter resistor plus the voltage across the base and the emitter divided by 11 times the base current value, which will be equal to 20.45 kilo ohm. The value of the emitter resistor Re can be calculated using Ohm's law. Now we know the collector current and the base current value. Substituting those values, we can calculate the current across the emitter, which is equal to 4.63 milliampere. So value of Re is equal to 1 divided by 4.6 milliampere, which will be equivalent to 216 ohms. We will consider that as 220 ohm in our design. The capacitor C1 and C2 will be used as a coupling capacitor in order to separate the AC signal from the DC bias voltage. We will be using 10 microfarad, and the value of CE is 1/10 value of the uh, emitter resistor. Let us start the circuit design on AE schema. Click on place symbol and click on the cursor on the schematic window. The global library component list will load. Select the transistor as BC107 and click on OK and place the transistor on the schematic. Now again click the cursor on the schematic window and now type PSpice in the filter. Select the resistor symbol from the PSpice symbol library and place this on the schematic. Similarly, we have to place 4 resistor symbol, which is R1, R2, RL and RE. Now right click on the resistor, click on properties and select edit property. Change the reference value as R1 and the value of resistor as 20 kilo ohm. Again right click on the another resistor, click on properties and select edit properties. Change the reference value as R2 and the value of resistor as 3.6 kilo ohm. Now similarly right click on resistor, click on properties and select edit property. Change the reference value as RL and the value of resistor as 1.2 kilo ohm. Similarly, right click on resistor, click on properties and select edit properties. Change the reference value as R of E and the value of resistor as 220 ohm. Now click on place symbol and place this cursor on the schematic window. Now again type PSpice and now we have to select the capacitor symbol for our simulation purpose. Place this particular capacitor in the schematic window. Right click on the properties, change the reference value as C1 and the capacitor value as 10 microfarad and select the orientation as plus 90. Again click on place symbol and click the cursor on the schematic window and select the capacitor from the global library and place this capacitor on the schematic window. Right click on capacitor, click on edit properties and change the reference to C of 2 and the value of capacitance as 10 microfarad and the orientation as plus 90. Now again click on place symbol. We have to place the resistor and the capacitor across the resistor Re. So the value of the resistor will be 1 kilo ohm and the value of capacitor will be 100 microfarad. So we have to similarly edit the value of resistor and edit the value of the capacitor which we had placed in our schematic. Now we must place the global label which will be VCC and V2. We will connect the circuit by using the wire. So click on wire and place the wire from the global pin VCC to the load resistor RL. Next, connect the resistor to the global label VCC. The load resistor RL is connected to the capacitor terminal of BC107 and connect the capacitor C2 to the collector terminal of BC107. Next, connect C2 to the resistor R3 and from resistor R3 to the capacitor C3. Connect the emitter of transistor to the resistor Re and from resistor Re to the capacitor C2, from the resistor Re to the capacitor C3 and from C3 to the resistor Re. Connect the R2 resistor to the resistor across the emitter and the R1 resistor to the resistor R2. Connect the base of transistor 107 to the node between R1 and R2 and then capacitor of C1 to the node between R1 and R2. Now click on the power source and we have to place the ground connection in the schematic. Select the ground pin and place this ground connection. Next, we must place the voltage source. So click on the place symbol and select the voltage source. Place this component on the schematic. We have to place another voltage source which will be the input for the common emitter amplifier circuit. Place the ground terminal for both the voltage source and then place the global label VCC and V2. Join the global label with the voltage source and connect the voltage source to the ground. Similarly, connect the global label V2 to the voltage source and from the voltage source to the ground. Right-click on the voltage source and change the reference value as V of 1 and the value as 12 volts and click on OK. Right-click on second voltage source and click on Properties, Edit Properties. The reference value will be V of 2 and click on Edit Spice Model. Select the sinusoidal. The value of DC offset will be 0, amplitude as 25 millivolt and frequency as 1 kilohertz. Right-click on the transistor BC107, click on Properties and Edit Properties, change the reference as Q1, click on Edit Spice Model. Now we must select the path of BC107 library, click on BC107 and select the alternate node sequence and name this as 321. Click OK. Click on Place and then select Graphic Text in order to inform ngSpice that we want to perform the transient analysis. So place the following text .tran 4 micro and 4 milli. Click on Tools and click on Simulator. Now run the simulation. You can note that the simulation is aborted due to error. So we have to check the node NC_01. So we can see that we have not connected this global pin V2 to the capacitor C1. So save the circuit and again click on Tools and run the simulator. Run the simulation, select the probe, place the probe across the input and place the probe across the node C2 and R3. You can see the transient analysis of the common emitter amplifier circuit using BC107 transistor. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Do like and comment for more such videos.